So this is the MS rod. We will going to test this specimen and find the strength of this material. Initially we have to, it is a one complete round bar. To check its strength, we need to machine in this required shape as it is shown here. It should be machined, and here it should be the gauge length that has to be machined, and the diameter, its diameter has to be made up to 10 mm, and here it is at 20 mm, and the total length is 300, and the gauge length is 88. This is the standard procedure, that is for the standard specimen we keep with this specifications. So you can keep as per your requirement and you can test according to that one, but for the standard one we are having these gauge length is of 300 and length, total length is 300, diameter is 10, this diameter, and this one is 20, and gauge length is of 88 we will going to keep. This is somewhat standard, so we have to follow that one. Next, you can check that one diameter with the vernier, and using vernier you can see this one is near to the 10, and then next this is near to the 15 it is. Okay, it's okay, you can keep it as 20, 15, but as per your requirement you have to change that one. And the total length, you can see this one gauge length, it is of 88 it is, and the total length is of 300 it is. It's up to the 300, more than 300, okay, it's fine. So let us see first of all the setup. This is a digital control board, and here are some settings that are required to be made. So here it is a deflection, it will going to displacement that will going to show, or it called as extension, and over here it is a load it will represent, that is in the, it is in the presently it is in the kilonewton, and then here are setting a reset, para, terre, and here plot it is there, you can plot that graph and everything, and here it is a function it is, and it is a scroll, enter, you can enter the values by this pressing these values. So let us start the entering the values. Where is sir? So this is the load application, that is while applying the load we have to initially this has to be kept close, and then when once machine is started you can open this one, it will start applying the load, and here it is pressure relief valve. Once the load is job is placed, and at that time you have to close this one, and then again after experiment conduction you have to open this one. So, when the experiment is on process you should need to close this one, you have to keep this close, and here this is up and down, this is up for up is for the movement of this jaws, that is the lower jaw, there is the upper jaw, and here it is a lower jaw. The movement of this one you can do, that is lower jaw and upper jaw. Here normally the upper jaw is kept constant and the lower jaw is going to move up and down as per this. There are different types of the setups, you can use that one. For the now we are going to see the tensile test for that setup. You can do compression as well as more different kinds of the tests you can do that one. But normally we will going to have this is set up for the tensile test. Tensile is nothing but pulling and finding the strength of that material. Here there are three tests which can we do on this one: tensile test, bending test, and the compression test. We have to set like this. Now we will going to perform the tensile test. So we will keep it for the tensile. Next, that is torsion compression. Now it has been set for the tensile test. So let us open first of all, close that one pressure valve and then set up. Let us see what are the setups. Function you have to click, then enter you should to click, next serial number, experiment number 1 and then enter, press once again enter and then it is a gauge length. Already we have measured that one, 88 gauge length. Next enter, it will ask the total length that you have to enter, that is 300. Next diameter, specimen diameter, that is 10, 83, 11, that is the diameter, you can see this one.
Thickness is
diameter take re.
10 mm.
Diameter is 10 and next enter, thickness 0, no thickness is there, and special breadth is not there, enter, then serial number 1, okay. Finally you have to press star button and then it will start. Here it is, the specimen is we have to fix in the upper jaw and then we have to place that one. You can do the movement. So you have to fix that one. So now it has been fixed between the gauge length. Now on and then apply the pressure. A little camera none. You know, ಬಿಡಕತ್ತಿದ್ರಿ ಈಗ ಅದು ಹಾಂ ಬಂದ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ರಿ
ಚಲೋ ಚಲೋ
ಹಿಡಿದಿದ್ದೇನೆ ರೀ